Glitch City, 2070X AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven for corporations and criminal empire. I was reading that! In this place, all human life has been infected with it. Son of a... I was reading that! Hi! Hello! May I read? Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality... excuse you? For many, this can be an overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. But for many of them, the answers lie at the bottom of the glass. Thank you. I got to read something. So fast. On a small road, just seconds away from the main street, somewhere in the slums, you can find a hall. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And here is where this story unfolds. Hello, all you beautiful beings of existence. Fanaflair here, and welcome to Valhalla. I'm going to mess with settings real quick. Up the background. That feels good. Yep. I'm going to leave the scan lines off. So, I mentioned in my debut that I was coming back to a game that had been abandoned. This is that game. Hello. Oh yeah, right. Ballad of a Gay Ghost. I love it. Oh, I love it. I don't know why. Okay. But yeah, this is that game. For those of you who were fans of me, God, I want to say back in 20-teens, maybe 2020? It might even be earlier than that. Or later. I think it's about 2020. I played through, I think, about half of this game with A Fighter. You might remember him from my, what was it? God, why can I not remember the games I play? Monster Prom. Thank you. God, it's that beat. Okay. So, I'm going to start this game over from the beginning. Hello? I'm going to start this game over from the beginning. I don't know how I'm going to go about it just yet, because I know the days can be pretty long. But we're going to see how far I go in this episode before I decide. I waited too long. Okay, that's what happened. There we go. Thank you. Excuse me. Goodbye, Miss. Oh, it changes. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Okay, yeah. We're going to start a new game. Before you begin playing Valhalla, this game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. I have my drinks right here. I do not have snacks. Sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Click to continue. Okay, there we go. It's loading. It's loading. So I do know somewhat of what I'm doing because I've played this before. Hi. Psst. Hey, over here. Hi. Boo. Hello. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, but the bar will eventually close. And the bar will eventually close. No, bar closing is a bad thing. And I'll admit, my little prank might have gone a bit overboard. God, why can't I read? But remember, life is 90% about how you take it. Stay focused and look on the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Hey, Case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. Parcel? Hi. See ya. What? Hi. Hello, okay. I thought something broke. But yeah, It's been a while since I played this, but I have played this a little bit before. I've not finished it. So... Oh. It's just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. I forgot you can't see my hands. Okay. Blah. Your membership to Shining Thing... I forgot that's the name of the magazine. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data by using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Click Dismiss. 4. So, who is that letter from? Me. Nobody. Okay. Hi. Hello. Augmented Eye. Interesting. I'm browsing. Life Backup. Save. Yeah, see, we got halfway through. So... I'm gonna save the... Okay, 23. That's when it was. Got it. It was February of 23. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Okay. I can go to work. Let's go to work. We work as a bartender. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you meet them at John? God. Oh my god, I forgot how fun this game can be. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet? Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something about... corgis. No, that was last weekend. Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday. Hi, Anna, stop it! No, don't do that. Excuse. Barely talking to myself. Yeah, okay. That's right to the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 has left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss my rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! But sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can! Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make me a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here. I know the recipe for a piano man. I remember the recipe for a piano man. I'm going to go through the tutorial. Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar and the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. I can read. You can also sort drinks by flavor like sweet or type like manly. Oh, wow, I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. Hold on. If I remember correctly. Okay, no, never mind. Gill. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll have to press the reset button and try again. Okay, I was wrong. I remember pressing V does something. I guess I'm wrong about that. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Cool beans, good to know. Yo, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instructions. Then there should be no problem. Gilio wants a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess with the ingredients, I can press the reset button and try again. I could genuinely... I could just make the piano man and skip it off. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go through the tutorial just so you guys can see it. Aldehyde, I'm right. 1 powder delta and an optional carmine. So, wait. Isn't there a button that I can do to do this? Hold on, setting. Wait. I can't shift setting. Okay. Mixed. If I'm right, mixed just means. Boom. Yep. Here. Happy now? Hold on. Let me look. No, I cannot look at controls. I love that for me. Fine. Hello, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me here for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. Excuse me. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice or aged buttons, on the side to select the one you need. And in case I was not obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice, but I know what on the rocks means! Not only have I played this game, I've been to a bar! I know on the rocks means add ice. And I know neat means no ice. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. Okay, fair play. It's not something you should just mine through. It's not something you should mind though. Just a fun fact. Okay. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Let's give you a moonblast. Oh, yep, okay. That's by name, moonblast, all on the rocks and blended. Okay. Not aged, but on the rocks. So boom. 1 powder delta, 1 planner guy, 2 cover triangle. Slot 2. What the fuck do you mean slot 2? Whatever. No relation to the hadron cannon that you've seen on the moon for 1 week every month. I like that. Okay. So it's a loaded on the rocks, blended. Let it go. And hit it. Haha! Give them in the moonblast. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry for the holdup. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh, yeah, before I forget. Oh, I thought you were going to be more exasperated. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredient. Interesting. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, then the drink is already big. Good to know. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carnitine, that means you use none or fill it to the brim. I can get people hella drunk. Optional carnitine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Get fair enough. But still, I can make a extra drunk. Carnitine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Like, get people fucked up. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? I am now, yes. Hey guys! Oh, hey, there is person behind you. Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. What the fuck, dude? Okay. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. I have work to do, damn it. There's two of you. I believe in you. But believe in yourselves. Fair. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it and taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick up such a small girl. To pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, sir. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent a whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This spell needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what the logic behind that decision. Video game logic! That's the logic behind that decision. Alright. Alright, that's all of them. Yeah, there we go. Ready. Let's go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hello, J. Jonah Jameson? Hey you, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Guy wants a beer. He looks like quite a big guy though. Ooh, okay, so big beer. Big beer. 2 aldehyde, 4 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 2 Planaguide, and 8 Cormatrine. All mixed. Boop, boop. What? Is that? What? Hold on. A beer is 2, 3, 4. Oh, I only did 2 of that. I know I did wrong. There we go. That was it. I fucked up just a little bit. There you go. Hold on. I can do a J. Jordan Jameson. Your service. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Yep, I was right to give him the J. Jordan Jameson voice. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr.? You're talking to Donovan D. I fucking knew it! J. Jonah Jameson, Donovan D. Dawson, fair enough. I freaking knew it! I know I said I played this game, but it's a while. I forget things. Chief Editor, in order of the augmented eye. And God, I was gonna make a pictures of Spider-Man joke, but then my brain just stopped. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. And I want more pictures of Spider-Man. I had to make it at least once. The day started with quite an interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for all the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about an urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals is nobody else's. Excuse me. That's the kind of corny shit that brings in clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. You know what? That's fair. Stuff like cars, and houses, and plastic surgery for the misses and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not of all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section because I don't want to start my day off scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of certain kinds of news after seeing it repeatedly. Desensitized? When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman getting killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need the full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. It's easier to write. They're easy to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid murder stories, will see it. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Sadly, that is fair. Huh, guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes certain things. How everyone that likes a certain thing should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they're all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are pretty annoying. Sorry? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot the brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. I couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying him for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have a problem with it if he actually wrote about half the place he visited. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've heard... Stupid spam caller, shut up. I've even heard he tried to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks, saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Give me a beer Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. I gave you a beer last time. Fuck you. This man likes his beer. They come cheaper in bulk at the stores, though. Alright, I do need the recipe. I'm not that good. Seeing as I fucked it up the first time. Oh, whoop, reset. That was one too many Bronson. That fucker. Yep, got it. Big beer. There's gotta be button cheats for this, right? Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see anything. Damn it! Alright, it's fine, it's whatever. It's not too big a deal, it just takes longer. Here. That's the big thing. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I store a kid? You know what, that's fair. That's a pretty decent way to look at it. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Okay, that's fair. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much! Who was that? Nobody, just a janitor. Nobody important! Hey, I heard that! Yeah, you deserve it! Don't be offended by what I'm saying, kid. I'm not insulting the building. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Weirdly enough, that is better. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client and you don't seem to be losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Wow, you're a real charmer, aren't you, hon? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring them to do so much more success, to be so much more successful than them. No, I think gossip is just something everybody enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in the whole thing. Oh, no, that was a joke. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if some guy I saw in a random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or they were dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public decency, but still. This is fair. Oh, please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Your kind? Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that was the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing at the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem only exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just to leave the public craving those little moments where they make a mistake and fall to their level. I can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays a nice guy is really actually a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're investigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Give me a beer! Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. I love Jill already. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they'd sound quite well. It would be like a priest that published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all that stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. I like that. I really like that. We could have you ghostwriting. Have our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone either calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to be personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, God, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or their name appearing on their paychecks. You know what? That makes more sense. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, and you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright, one more beer. Yeah, there's a charm for what? I give you a beer every fucking time. Bottle drink? Oh, interesting. Okay. Beer. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Mixed up, boom, beer. 1 beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers! I'm giving her 3 big beers. This is probably not a great idea. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke back named Sven who wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain. There are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first one. Investors suck harder than my first bite. No. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. You give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else to do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal who says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they need more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. Are you good? I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and they don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is! Should I be worried? No? Okay. At least he paid before starting off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. You never heard from him again. Joe! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh, you'll wake up Raya Rose over there. I won't forget this! Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. Big gut punch. Got it. He wants a gut punch. Well, I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Gut punch. Okay, he wants a big one, so... 10 of these. 2 of these. Let's give him some Karma Shrine. Let's get him a little mix. Aged and mixed. Boom. Here. Oh, thank you. You can actually do it then. No shit, I'm a bartender. What the fuck, dude? This crack house is a bar? First hellhole, now crack house. What the fuck? Hellhole, crack house? Exactly! Smells like a dog. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? We're working on it. I'm surprised you decided to come into a little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Start the question then, Mr. Ingram Dougal. Yeah, I can look at the payment registry, dumbass. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. And? Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? I will fucking beat the shit out of you. No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Fair enough. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all, but I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask how? No. Fair enough. I can see one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Feels run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. I hope you're enjoying your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you would like to provide our establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she works here. Hold on, I can get this kind of voice. Give me a second. You know my boss? Nah. Well, I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got the mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastic to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude? I saw that woman take out an armed rioter with her bare hands. I'm not fucking with that. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Yeah, that too. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry and the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. Alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there was this woman who owns a textile company. She got really drunk and started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards, and my boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing it though. Oh, wait, hold on. Isn't there there is a super... I'll give him the pile. He asked for the pile driver. I'll give him the pile driver. 3 Bronson. 3 Planner Guide. 4 Carmatrine. All mixed. So, here. This is fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? That is a pretty damn personal question, dude. Tom, sorry, I think I heard you wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I am not gonna answer. God, I love Jill. Okay. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Lies can also put you in the fucking ground. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. At least he acknowledges that reality will break through it. I say lies are like your porn. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked an orgasm? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just have suddenly. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Fuck you. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need a drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking quite a bit? Drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a French weaver. Alright. Alright, let's give him a French weaver. French weaver. You. Oh god! Oh dear god! My guy! This man does not like having a liver. That's 9 karma tried. Oh, I want to make it big. I want to make it big so badly. I'm not going to, but I want to make it big. Age it, mix it, hit it. All right, go for it. Yeah. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey, lady, have you ever felt empty? Okay, this dude might already be a little off his rocker. He might actually just be depressed. Empty how? Like hungry? No, but I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel like this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. Yeah, definitely cheaper than those. I tried sex tourism once. It was like bloody. Oh, this guy's got an English accent. Okay. Oops. Whatever. Do it now. It was like bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Not to fuck the puppy, to companion the puppy. That got to be. We're walking past that. I'm drawing a blank then. I can't think of anything that might help. I was expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good to know. Good. Whew. Boss, I'm going to take my break. Alright. Hello. Valhalla. Alright, so that is going to be the end of episode 1. I think every save point I'm going to end an episode. So we're going to break. There we go. Happiness and satisfaction. Right. Was that the time? No, that's not the time. Yes, that is the time. I played at midnight one time? Anyway. That is going to be it for the first episode of Valhalla. This, I'm so happy to be back at this, and I'm gonna fucking finish it this time. I have so many series that I've started, but not finished. Like, Bendy, Poppy. To be fair, I'm probably not gonna finish Poppy because of, things I've learned about, the chapter. Oh, wow, it's exactly 2 months after 3 years after I, played this last. That's cool. Wow, I'm distracting myself. Anyway, yes, this is fun. I am happy. I'm having fun. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. Stay gold and see y'all around.